Hello, Internet. Welcome to the Nerd Sanctuary. This is Yami,
And Zato.
and this is gonna be another vlog type thing. So here is this is probably gonna be a short one. Definitely shorter than the Pokemon one, unless we deviate a lot.
Okay.
Let's talk anime openings. What's your favorite anime opening?
It's a lot.
Pick one.
I can't because you're gonna go I can, but at the same time it's like I have a different favorite anime open for every year.
Yeah.
So all time.
Well, let me turn off my speakers because I think it's making noise.
For all time though, I think my favorite would be the FMAs. Like Brotherhood specifically, what was it? Shoot. Period.
Oh, that is a good
The
one.
fourth
That's
opening for Brotherhood. Between that one or, obviously the first opening. Who can't not like the first opening?
Again?
Of Brotherhood.
Yeah. Again by Yui.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
If we're gonna go by modern day anime, or not modern, I should say
current
anime.
Yeah.
It's not so many openings that I like, but I like the OST within openings. Like as much as I'm one of the ones who have not watched it, but as much as I really am not into My Hero,
yes.
I do like the
what was it? You Say Run?
You Say Run, and I see a lot of YouTube videos about it, and it's really interesting.
I was
like, it's a really good information for like a climactic battle type song. Like it's like Bleach. It reminded me so much of
it's their version of Number One.
Yeah, it reminded me so much of Number One of Bleach in those moments where I'm just like, oh my god, this is
Perfect Time from Seven Deadly Sins.
But
just that music, that sole purpose is to hype you for the battle.
Right. But I want to say one of the ones, my most memorable openings that I'll never forget because it was just really cool was Code Geass. The Code Geass opening.
Which one? Colors? Yeah. That's a great one.
It's memorable.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot really forget that.
I think part of what makes it memorable is, the visuals of it.
I think that's what it was, too. Like, of course, I always kind of hounded on, man, how come they have, these super skinny models? Like, I would never be that freaking skinny at all. But then again, it's an older type anime, and that's kind of all of it.
Lanky-ass anime.
They're really lanky. Like, they're just like, oh, man, let me just squeeze all this in.
If I turn sideways, I disappear.
Yeah, basically. But going to that opening is probably one of the more memorable ones that I pretty much like. But when it comes to favorites, I have so many over the years that I can't really pick. But
well, how about we pick from genres, best visuals for an opening?
Best visuals. Man, that's
just make things a lot harder for you.
No, yes and no. I did like the second opening to Attack on Titan.
Oh, no way, that was
the first
Wings of Freedom?
The visuals, not so much the music. Shoot, there's so many.
I think the visuals for the first one was pretty cool because you see the Titans lumbering towards the city.
But I was also a big fan of I'm a big fan of gore. So when I saw the blood rain on Aaron, or what's his name, Arwen. And he was looking around, even
Have you seen Tokyo Ghoul? I mean, if you like gore, then Tokyo
Ghoul. I've seen Tokyo Ghoul.
Or Dead Man.
We're talking about opening. Dead Man opening. Dead Man Wonderland is probably one of my favorite openings, and that was the one great visuals and opening because I didn't for the longest time. Of course, I watched it in dub, and I thought that there was an English subversion of the opening, and I did not know that the opening was made by an American band.
Was it?
It's only it's just an American opening.
Fairy Tail's 8th opening, Rock City Boy, made by an American living in Japan.
Yeah.
That's why you get all that American gibberish in it.
Gotcha.
Great opening.
Visuals, man, that's I really don't know. I hear too many people talking about, and you included, the third opening for this for My Hero. Visually, it's really good, and I'm like, it's okay, it's alright. I don't know. I'm liking Boruto. I know it's I'm liking it. I mean, it's picking up now.
the opening does not compare anywhere near the millions of Naruto openings.
True. Actually, if we're gonna go by opening, okay, so I do actually kind of may have a favorite, and that's only because it grew on me the more I listened to it. The very
Empty
last
Heart?
opening
Yeah.
for Naruto. Like at first, I was just like, man, this is so. Like you just broke from a actiony Naruto Sasuke fight to this like to like this like little jumpy catchy little, and I was like, ugh. But then like the more I think it was the episodes that sort of helped my liking for it. Like it's like, oh wow, this show is really wrapping up. You're seeing everything like come into play, and it's like, wow, this opening. It's
that opening helped like get me further into that curled ball of depression.
Right, I was like, God,
about Naruto.
I was over here like, because I was, I think all Naruto people who watch Naruto and fans can also say that you've had those times where Naruto was like at its hype, and then it died down because it got really stupid, and then you got back into it. But
and then so much filler was put in the show.
Right, it's just too much for you to actually like stay into the show. But then for anyone, regardless if you liked it or not, when it got towards the actual ending. Yeah. You're just like the feels were just there because you're like this has been out for like 3 years.
And so many people went through like the 5 stages of depression.
Right, I grew up with this show. I was in denial for a long time that Naruto was really over because I was like, this is fake. They're gonna mooch more, more filler and whatnot. And I was like, oh god.
Well, when I saw like on Wikipedia the last 5 episodes scheduled. Immediately straight through the 5 stages of depression.
It was so bad.
That's why I'm like, please, I'll even take fillers. Just give us more.
Yeah, but then I guess that's when Boruto's okay. Like I said, it's not. It's like a nice little change of pace. It's different, and I like
Fairy Tail's actually moving on to its last season.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it over Fairy Tail.
They're getting ready to end Fairy Tail too.
Let's end One Piece. I'm ready to see that. Which I won't see that till I have children.
One Piece has good songs too. Like
too many for me.
Share the World was really good.
Heal the world. Yeah, that's Michael Jackson. But what's your favorite? No, that's I'm trying to get. What's your favorite?
My favorite. Overall, I'd say, what was it, the 12th or 14th Shippuden opening? Not even given into the
Silhouette?
No. It's like Niwaka Ame.
Oh,
yes.
The one with the cool looking visuals. It was like a change in animation, and the animation was different. I do remember that.
It was like best moments. Like one, the song is amazing. The song is great. 2, that moment where Kurama breaks through his cage, and you see like that silhouette of the 4th, or no, it was the Sage, wasn't it?
I think it was the Sage.
Yeah, it was the Sage. And you see that tear stream down Kurama's eye. I'm like, I love this.
I think what made it for me about that opening was between 2 things. Actually, 3 things. I like symbolism and lots of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when they were showing all the Hokage and, like, the pictures in the background, like, they were showing, like, I think the 3rd Hokage, the Raikage as, like, the bear.
And
you had Sasuke as the hawk.
Tsunade was like a moose or something.
Yeah, it was like, there was something, I like stuff like that. It's like, oh, wow, the symbolism is really cool.
I don't understand what they were going for with that.
I think it was just trying to represent, like if you think about what that animal is, and it's like, the bear is just like raw power and whatnot. Not a lot of thinking, but raw power and whatnot. You got like a moose that's like something like that. But then like,
I think moose antlers, like, in the olden days were used to make medicine, so
I believe
that might have been the symbolism for that.
It's not only strong, but it can use some. So there's a lot of things, and then and also like
you had that symbolism. You had like the emotional thing with Kurama shedding a tear.
There was,
and like the little bit of action scene after Naruto climbs up the stairs and gets like knocked down.
That was pretty cool. I feel like this is turning into a Naruto explanation. Another anime openings. I have a lot of anime openings that I like. Like I like the SAO 2nd season 1st opening.
Was that Courage?
No, I don't know what it was called. I can't tell by the name. It was the first one the first Gun Gale opening.
I don't remember what that one was. Like how it went.
I have it on my phone. Ignite.
Yeah, that's it. That was a good one.
I love that one.
I like the other one better. Courage.
I don't even know what that is.
I'll play it for you later. It is great.
Oh, okay. I do have one of my.
You remember it now?
Mm-hmm, I do.
It is good. I like it.
Now, one of my openings that I do like now. Now it's growing on me, but it grew on me so much that I just I fell in love with it. It is the second Dragon Ball Super opening.
Oh,
the more I hear it, it's I can't remember for the life of me.
I do not.
But it's really good. If you haven't heard it yet, or if you have not watched Super, there's a new opening now, and it gets you so hyped for the episode or the season.
It's like Limit Break X.
Limit Break X Survivor.
Yeah. I remember that because of Vanguard.
Oh god,
the Limit Break mechanic.
Vanguard.
So this is a Vanguard channel primarily.
It is a Vanguard channel, but we hardly do Vanguard stuff.
Yeah, I got lazy at that. I should do better.
Eventually, we'll start doing more card fights. I know we haven't done that. I think we've done like one.
These are a little more fun though.
Yeah, I enjoy these.
Yeah.
Take away from the constant spending of cards.
Yeah.
That are getting more expensive now.
Oh yeah. It's cheap. It's fun, and there's no crippling depression over losing on my own channel.
Is that supposed to be a joke or a reference?
I have dark humor, man.
Is it something?
It's a joke. It's
just
a joke.
I feel like that was a reference to something, though.
No, just I die a little.
I think I know what you're talking. I feel like it's a reference. I'll tell you later. I think it's a reference to something. It may have been a joke, but
if I reference something without even knowing, I will be. Most of my language is references now. Yeah, Matt. Another good, all around good opening is The Day by Hono Graffiti. My Hero Academia, Season 1.
Oh.
It even has those emotional moments to it. You get that high.
That song. That's at The Day.
Yeah.
Am I getting that right?
It's the first opening.
Oh, see, I guess I'm just. You can call me the whatever the word is. A hater. I'm not a hater, but there's another word for it. But I don't know. I just don't find the appeal in My Hero yet.
Dude, My Hero.
I think it has to be something. There's got to be something other. I don't know. Something has got to draw me into it.
My Hero's kind of taking Naruto's place as a great anime. Now that Naruto.
And that's what everyone is saying, and I think they're going. I feel like they're saying that because they're going off what everyone else is saying. But what from your own personal experience, with comparing that to Naruto, is it really that much better? From your own personal opinion.
Dude, amazingly enough, Walmart has My Hero Academia posters now. Walmart. They don't really do much anime stuff.
I understand. That's because they don't do anime stuff, but they also go off of the consumers. If you know the consumers are loving something, why not sell it?
Yeah.
You got so many people who talk about. They did the same thing with SAO, and they're still doing it with SAO. They're doing that with Attack on Titan. If people are talking about it, they're just going to sell it. They might have no idea what it's about, but shoot, people like it. So let's be American and capitalize on it. That's how that works. So I mean, I don't go by people's. I go by person. There's got to be a personal reasoning as to why someone likes My Hero, and that's I don't know. I haven't really. Eventually, I'm not gonna. Eventually, I will watch it. Eventually,
I have the DVD box set.
Right now, I'm not interested. I'll let it build. Let me see how many seasons it gets before I start to watch it.
It's in the middle of second season. In the second season, they gave it double the amount of episodes, so that's very cool.
Well, I'll just.
It's picking up steam since it went from 13 episode season 1 to 26 episode season 2.
I need to give it some time. I'm not eventually I will watch it. I'll always watch it, regardless. But right now, the hype for it is so big, and I don't know. I just I'll watch the first couple of episodes, and I don't know. I was okay. It was all right. That's kind of cool. That's interesting, but it didn't draw me in to oh my god, I want to be a hero, or I want to be All Might or something like that. I don't know.
They really got me. Episode 2.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Episode 2 was the most memorable episode.
It hooks you.
It gave you the feels. When I watched it, I was oh, he just wants to be a hero. Okay, well, cool.
All through episode 1 and 2, everyone's they drive home how you can't be a hero without a quirk and all that. And very ending, you get that really I wish I'd done better in art class. I know the word, but they have those black lines across the screen in the really artistic way they show Deku and All Might.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And
Monarch? No, it's not Monarch.
No,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it gets like really artistic in that way with All Might saying you too can become a hero. We're supposed to be talking about openings here, so like I was saying, the day you get that like black like weird squiggly line thing separating the two halves of the screen. You see Deku on one side, Bakugo on the other.
Bakugan?
As little kids.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
And then they like switch sides as they're older, wearing their what was it? Their UA uniforms, and then their superhero uniforms, and they like turn and their fist clash.
I know none of their names, by the way, so correct. Like, I call Bakugo Bakugan because just go gone. But then I'm like, oh, it's an actual anime Bakugan. I was like, okay.
And he knows it hurts me.
Bakugan. Like, I don't know. I can get the speed guy, speedster.
Oh yeah, Ida.
That's his, speedster. Speedster and Red Hot Chili Pepper are like Red Hot Chili Pepper is ridiculous. What kind of power is hardening? Like,
have you never seen a certain magical index?
Oh well, that's not a power.
That is a power, just totally nullifying everything.
But there's a limit. But yeah, I guess whatever.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say best anime opening. I have to give it to the version of Butterfly for Digimon Adventure Tri.
Yeah, you're just a Digimon fan, though.
I am a huge Digimon fan.
But that's different. You're giving it to but then that's the same way me giving it to FMA, because I love FMA.
Now here's the thing. You can't strictly blame nostalgia for me choosing that, because I watched English Digimon. They didn't use Butterfly. So, some of it's nostalgia because you get the whole Digimon theme with the original music, which I ended up looking up later in life, but it's just a very... Sorry, I ate recently.
No, I was looking at something.
Get like those indigestion burps. But you get those, they're like very melodious, like soft music, followed by the interesting visuals. And knowing that the creator's dead now, right? Of the original Butterfly?
I don't know. I don't keep track with
I'm pretty sure they're dead now.
What was his name? Koda?
It was like what was it?
I can't remember. I know. I think Koda from something. Koda Ibuki or somebody, whatever his name was, who did the opening for, or not the opening, one of the extra songs for Frontier. Is that what it was called? Digimon Frontier, the one with the Spirit Evolutions. Yeah. That's
America just called it Digimon, like
Todoroki, something like that. I forget.
Oh, that dude's great.
Is that his name?
I think it's a different dude, but that dude's great too.
There's a lot of openings I can tell. See, here's the thing. Like, I like openings, but what gets me more is OSTs.
Yeah.
And believe me or not, an ending. There are some endings that are really good.
There are some good ones.
Like, the one ending that I believe should have been the opening more than the actual opening. Well, no, it goes both ways. But Soul Eater, the fourth ending, it was with...
Was that Strength?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one too.
First of all, the animation and the song was so worthy of of course it didn't depict whatever happened in the series like at all. But it was the fact that the visuals and the opening like described so much. Like what was the school called?
Death Reaper Academy.
Something. The academy and the city was falling apart. You got everyone basically like on their like either dying or in their dying. Which I was like, oh my god, this is so like. When I first saw that ending, because the ending came out of nowhere. When I first saw it, I was just like, "Is this what's gonna happen? What is all this? Like? Oh my god, the sword guy, Mitsune. I forgot what his name was, but I'm like,
I think it was like Matsume or something.
So I'm like, everything is destroyed, and then they had the pointless background characters, which they really aren't pointless if you read the manga. But it was just so much about that. So much about Soul Eater that was really good. Like the openings that are really good. So that's what I said. That's why I'm like saying like I can't really pick a favorite because it goes by years. Like
Paper Moon actually had great visuals.
Paper Moon, that was really good. That was back 2000 and like
there was a very like emotional singing to it.
Like what year? That was like 2009.
I don't know.
It was way back. But keep in mind, like when at that time, that was a super really good opening. And then as the years pass, you get better shows and better openings and whatnot. But you can't really pick a favorite because I bet you by next year, by 2018, if we make it to if I make it to 2018, there's gonna be a new there's gonna be a new opening that I'm gonna like. So like,
I will say One Punch Man has a great opening. Like,
I hear it a lot.
It really conveys that like power thing, and the visuals help because you see him like just wrecking all sorts of stuff. I gotta be careful with language a little bit because one of my videos got like less monetization because I used the word boobs in the title. Yeah, YouTube, great place to work.
Oh, where does another?
So I laid down the law. Digimon Adventure Try Butterfly. Ambiguous from Kill la Kill was good. Have you not seen Kill la Kill?
Watched it. Like I said, I can't pick a favorite. I'm trying to. I wanted to say FMA, but my mind is saying Soul Eater. But then I'm over here thinking about the Dragon Ball Super opening in my head. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
The first Super opening was actually good, really good too.
It was good.
I got like a lot of the Japanese.
I did not like the visuals. I wasn't a big fan of visuals.
The music was great though. I got a lot of the Japanese lyrics for that memorized. God. And like what I don't have memorized, I just babble enough that it works out.
My favorite.
It's just that. It's great.
If anything, my favorite anime is probably a B movie or Cory in the House. Those are my favorite.
You were the worst.
I'm just kidding. I kid.
All right, so it looks like that's the final tally here.
Yep.
Does Code Lyoko count as an anime? I mean, it's French made.
If you're gonna say that, then you can count the newer Pokemon count as an anime.
Almost no Pokemon counts as an anime.
But it's made from Japanese. Isn't it Japanese?
Did you say Japanese?
No. I don't know what.
Yeah, it's Japanese. Dude, you ever watch Dinosaur King? That is such a huge Pokemon ripoff.
I don't know. I've watched Shaman.
They even had the voice actors for Ash and Jessie voicing the main character and the female bad guy of the trio, respectively.
Ah!
It is such a ripoff.
Well, that's that for you.
We sidetracked enough.
We did.
Next topic's gonna be even more fun for Zato, and he won't know until we start either.
I know, right? Exciting. Too bad that I can actually, talk about the topic.
These videos are long though, so
I'll talk about
you get plenty of time to think about it. Alright. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like what you see, I'm sorry. Comment anyways. Tell us we suck.
I suck.
We'll see you guys later.
Peace out, you guys.